teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Cowboy ball carrier.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
On the pickup. It's
throwing, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Complete to CD.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
A first down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. The give is to Elliott. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And that'll set him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
Cowboys 7, Ravens nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for them. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We are
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Greg Zuerlein lining up for the point after.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
He was brought down.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Coverage on the
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
They're going for it. Here's Herbert. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Tyrann Mathieu on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
J.K. Dobbins. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Herbert off of play action. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
7-yard line.
On first down, it's Herbert. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Herbert's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
The Cowboys' 20-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the return will stop right around the 25. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
He'll fire deep downfield, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's third down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Herbert on first down now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up
at the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
3-yard line.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
The 23-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On third down, it's Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Miles Boykin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens get a bit closer. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Now it's Herbert. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down, Cowboys.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Prescott on the keeper.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Ingram, the ball carrier.
Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
4-yard line.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Dobbins running out of the gun. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Woods on the tackle. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
4-yard attempt.
This from 54 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the run. At 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Watch the screen.
Throwing again. Herbert. And a quick throw here.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this,
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Focusing on me, live in Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line.
Check, 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 check. We're going 37 to Mike. Hey, kill.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott to throw it. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Prescott from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Cyrus Jones on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Alert 3.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Everson Griffin in there to get him, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. This is taken at the 18. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. 1st down, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will take this all the way up past the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And going deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed as 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Got him in. It's Brown. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On 1st down, Dobbins. He showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 12 on the year. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
34-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's a 1st down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Let's go, dude. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Here we go, 47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This to Jarwin. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
And inches at the Ravens' 23-yard line.
Throwing, Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. They'll throw again. Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Watch twist, watch twist.
A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
A 1-yard loss.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Seven's a Mike. Mike 7. Watch the street. Street. Watch the screen. 7's a Mike. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Mike 7. Mike. Left name 19. Watch the run. Watch the run.
To throw on third down. Herbert, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Play action. It's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. On the run. He'll let this go deep. That's caught at the 25. A big pickup of 38.
Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ingram. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Jalen Smith tied for 6th in the NFL in tackles last year, in on the stop there.
Open man, Boykin, he's got him. Touchdown, Baltimore. Miles Boykin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
At the 23-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Come on. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. 60 Bison.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, look at, he's got a man, complete. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 57 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Dobbins. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay. His 5th touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 21-7. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Pass
No gain on the screen there. It's second down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Herbert off of play action. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's good.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
So
down.
the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete almost. Intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL...
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
This will be caught by Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off play action. Herbert flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the 3rd quarter here. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
24-yard line.
Let's go one more.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
14.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 more yards there and another first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
46-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Herbert, and that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
They snap it to Herbert, sliding out of the pocket and going, wide open, complete, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Ravens will extend their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Ravens 31, Cowboys 14. Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Tavon Young. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Ravens 38. Cowboys.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Prescott. This is Johnson. He's got it. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Herbert rolling to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted by the rookie from Bama, Trayvon Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Tucker with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Prescott. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
21-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver.
That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Flushed out right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Justin Tucker lining
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
And they will take a knee here. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
my account, he said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the...
Tonight's final score, Ravens.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Ravens, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's a long...
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't pretty change. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs. Playing with you, shy, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? Her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it?